What's up, Urvivor community? It's Wade. I'm back. I appreciate anybody that actually read through the massive amount of messages I did last night. Up until that point, I've been a little quiet on my confessional, so apologize. It's been a rough week or weekend kind of on the personal side of stuff. But anyway, here to make a video, kind of talk about my tribe, how things are going. We kind of made our plan for Monopoly. Anyway, updates to my tribe. I really like Alec and Iz. They're like my top two, I would say, followed with Cal being my fourth. He is I like him a lot more than I thought I was going to be fair. But anyway, so the four of us, we actually made an alliance today. And first alliance in the game, super excited, day 3 in Urvivor world. So yeah, it's exciting. I'm happy about that. I really like the four of us, and it seems like all of us, everyone can be bullshitting, but it seems like all of us vibe with each other the most. Dude, the rest of the tribe though, okay, so I got nothing against Goose or Foxy. I just haven't really talked to him as much. But then, man, Ari is like dry as can fucking be. I can't talk to him. And I thought I was gonna have so much in common with him. But the dude is just it's like talking to my Tinder matches. They just never respond, or they it's one word answer. It's just the worst. I don't actually have any Tinder matches anymore. I have a lovely girlfriend. But back in the day. So Anaya, I mentioned in the text chats, and we play. So we had team bonding, and we did scribble and stuff. Anaya might be the worst drawer I've ever seen. I'm bad, but Anaya was horrible. It was awkward a little bit how bad she was. But it's okay. She's super sweet actually. But just a little awkward, I guess. She kind of spearheaded our poetry thing because she likes to write poetry in her spare time. And this shit got dark. The poem that we put out, I mean, hopefully you guys like it still. You guys should be able to be voting on that right now. Vote for us because you love us. But yeah, it was a little dark. I contributed one little bit of it. So I was happy I was able to help there. But poetry is not my strong suit. I did the second to last paragraph on ours, which is for Miramar. But yeah, we'll see what happens with that if we win or not. I'm actually excited to just see what other tribes did and just kind of have culmination of our first challenge. Speaking of, we got our immunity challenge, which is Monopoly, and we weren't really sure what to do. We were all kind of talking how much should we bid. I went and I started looking at previous seasons to see how much people were the winning tribes were spending, and I was like, fucking hell, they spent a lot of budget. I saw some tribes spent 19% of their starting budget, which is just bonkers in my opinion. But what we came and just ended up deciding on, well, first off, actually, Alec had a brilliant idea in my opinion, which was to use our neighbor in the circle of corruption thing, our hotel room. To utilize that to try and collude with one other team, bring in the corruption right in, hot out the gate. So actually, Miramar and Condado, the Purple Tribe, we decided to try and work together. At least that was our idea. We proposed it to them. We all talked to our neighbors. Seems like they were fully on board. So we started making the plan. I drew up our team would take these ones, their team would go for these ones. So that way we weren't we knew at least where half of the unknowns would go, and it allows us that way. If green doesn't actually know, they're only fighting on maybe a half of ours and a half of Condado's. Anyway, point is we're trying to collude with Purple Tribe. Now we figured out we decided to make us be the second place winner. So if everything goes according to plan, technically Purple will get first, Blue will Miramar will get second. However, it's close enough when I broke down the points that the poetry, the 7% poetry, would put us in first place. So they were cool with that. Basically, it means that if either them or Green wins the poetry, they win. If we win the poetry, we would win. Now, this is all assuming that everything goes according to plan. We win all that stuff that we were talking about because we literally just dump some of the board. Like, say 33% of the or 66% of the board, we just don't even attempt on, essentially. So we'll see what happens. There was a little bit of shady stuff coming out of purple team. Like, they kept like fishing for how much we were going to be spending, and not like we're not going to tell them actually how much we're spending because we kind of got the feeling that maybe they were going to try and leak this plan to Green. Hopefully, that's not actually the case. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Either we're going to get bamboozled, or Green's going to get bamboozled. Is my opinion. I don't think that purple is because we haven't communicated with Green at all. So I think the purple Kandata tribe is completely safe right now. Essentially, it could just come down to us outbidding Green, which we were prepared for, and I think that we're spending enough for that. It feels like it. We're spending 12.5% of our budget, which to me it feels like quite a lot. There's more players this season than last season. We could potentially have up to like 21 challenges. So for us to spend like over a tenth is double like what should be on pace to be able to like get through the season with money. So I think that we're spending enough. We should be, and so we'll find out. But that's our plan. We're spending like 4,500 or something on most of the tiles, and then a couple of the brown ones that we got to win that are more valuable. We're spending 6,500, averages out to $5,000 a space. So, and therefore $5,000 a person. Yeah, I don't know if people are going to spend more to try and get the chances and the jails and the other hidden stuff. I'm not. I just didn't. I don't want to risk that. I am going to try. I mentioned to Alec working with him to share the hidden clues. So we'll see what happens there. I would say he's my number one right now. So anyway, that's what's going on in the land of Miramar and in the head of Wade so far. We'll see. Bottom line is that I found myself in a 4-person alliance. I think that'll probably be enough. The only thing that I'm worried about, like I believe that everyone will spend enough. The only person I'm potentially worried about is Goose or Mario, and the reason being is because he's safe no matter what. So there's a chance that maybe he decides not to actually bid and just save that money because he doesn't care if we go, and that'll suck if that's true. Because we'll definitely go to travel. But got myself a 4-person alliance. I feel really confident in it definitely for short term. But even long term, I genuinely like everyone in that group. So even though if you read my thing, you saw I mentioned that Izzy, she talks up everything. I like her. I don't care if you talk shit up. But anyway, that's what's up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed just listening to me. It's not a pleasant voice, not a pleasant face. So shout out to those of you that do. I know Victoria June. I don't know who you are, but big hearts to you. So Zach the Bomb, Bing, anybody that's been in here and reacting and engaging with my confessionals in any way. Appreciate you. If you got questions for me, I guess, I don't know if you can just send them all to Species or what, but I really like those. Those help me kind of organize my thoughts and really to tell you what's going on. I'll answer everything. So anyway, bye.